everybody. Good evening. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I'm Pooja Gokul. I'm the founder of Amoha Prints. At Amoha Prints, we conduct block printing workshops and teach people how to print with blocks on fabric. Today, I have taken up this challenge of printing with essential items available at your home on apparel, on cloth bags, scarves, and so on. So hope you join me and have fun doing this. Firstly, we are going to be printing on a cloth bag, which I'm sure every one of you have at home. So what have I done with this bag? Firstly, this is the print that I have created with blocks. And then I have created a stencil using a blade and carved out the parts where I want the color to sit. Then I have pasted this on all four sides with a sellotape, and now it is ready to print on. Today you are going to be using essential items like I told you. We are going to be using things like penne pasta, clips that you use to hang your clothes, paint brushes, I'm sure you have, chopstick and sponges. You can use a sponge like this or like this, whatever you have, as well as steel scrubber, a plastic fork. So you don't need to have all of these items at home. If you have any of them, you can print with these. So the colors that we will be using today are yellow, blue and red. You can make secondary and tertiary colors just with these three colors. The colors you can use can be poster, acrylic, whatever it is available at your home. To start off, we are going to be putting these colors on trays, on small trays, or you can put it on plates. So I'll just show you. Yellow, blue and red. After this, I'm going to be using a sponge like this to create a print on this cloth bag like I showed you. Firstly, use the yellow color to print on the flower, on the sunflower that you saw. I hope you can see what I am doing. So there are two sunflowers. I am going to be printing both of them yellow. The colors that you have, if they are a bit thick, you can just water it down a little bit so that the consistency is good to print. That is your choice. Secondly, I'm going to be using this red color for the two big flowers. Once the color dries, if it's poster or acrylic, they will not wash off when you wash the clothes that you're going to be printing on. So they will be permanent on fabric. Hence I have suggested poster and acrylic colors. The colors that I am using are made by us at Amoha Prints. They are called block printing colors. So these colors you can avail on the website amohaprints.com whenever you wish to. After this lockdown, we deliver all around India. After this, I'm going to be using green. So I don't have green color. You all know you have to mix blue and yellow, two primary colors, to get a secondary color, green. After this, you can use a sponge like this, like I told you, to print green. You have to do it a bit fast. This stencil has been made with an A4 size sheet that you use for printing. Sorry, I dropped a bit of color onto the bag. I'm just going to make a little more color with the yellow and the blue because I've run out of green. And continue to print on the stencil. So you'll have to wait for it to dry before you take out the stencil. Don't take it out immediately. And if you have any questions while you are printing this, you can message me on my Instagram page. This drawing is available in the link in my bio on my Instagram page. You can download it and then you can print it out and carve out the sketch like I have done. So now this is the print finished. Now when I take it out, it's going to look like this. You can see where the green leaves, the red flowers and the yellow flowers. And after that I have created an outline for the yellow and the red flowers. This is going to be the final outcome of it. Let it dry and I'll show it to you at the end of it. So the next one I would like to show you is a stencil of a cat. It's on a 2-year-old outfit. So I'm going to print on this using a fork, a plastic fork. So I'm going to be using blue color to do that. So this is the fork that I have shown you earlier. This is the fork I'm going to be using. So you just have to dab the color at the back of the fork like this and print on the onesie. So I have to first do it and show you, because if I lift it, it will come out, the stencil will come out. This stencil also I have taped it to the top so that it doesn't come out while I am printing. You don't have to be too neat with it. I'm doing horizontal lines and vertical lines. You can do crosses, you can do any way you wish. So lines like this and lines like this. We just want the outline and the image to look like the stencil exactly. So we are filling it up with this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. There's a heart shape that I'm filling in with the sponge. So now I'm doing horizontal lines to just fill it up a little more. It might look like a difficult task, but actually it's quite simple, and your hands will get a bit messy, so don't worry about it. The colors can be washed off with soap afterwards. So I'm going to take out this stencil to show you how it looks. Yeah. So this is how the stencil will look if you create it with a fork and the heart has been done with a sponge. So this is something that you can do on t-shirts, on kids' onesies, on napkins. So when you are doing it on clothes, please put a newspaper in between so that it doesn't come at the back of the cloth. The next one I want to show you is a stencil of a butterfly. This is a scarf which you can use. I'm going to do it on one side. The same butterfly can be done on all four sides, and when you wear it, it will look very colorful and beautiful. So what am I going to use on this? I have chosen the steel scrubber to print on the butterfly. Just making some space. So this is the steel scrubber that I have chosen, and I'm going to be using orange, so it's yellow and red that I will mix it well. I think I need a bit more of yellow. It looks like a very dark orange. Okay, now it is ready. So I'm going to be using this scrubber. Just dab into the plate of color and apply it onto the fabric, on the stencil of the butterfly. You'll have to dab and take as much color as you want. So if you want to fill it up completely, then you can use more color. If you just want it to look like a very gentle or a light dab of color, then you can take less color and keep on dabbing continuously. And definitely remember to fill in the outline of it. Otherwise, when you take out the stencil, it will not look like a butterfly. It will just look like a dab of color. Okay? So I'm just filling it up on all the sides, like I told you, and it will take a lot of color. So please make enough color so that it can fill up the entire butterfly. Even for this stencil, what you can do is draw a simple butterfly on an A4 size, cut it out and paste it on a fabric, and then you can do this stencil. You can print on it and you can take it out as soon as you think it's ready and perfect for you to wear. And for the treatment of the cloth, you can iron on the reverse so that the print stays, and it can be washed, hand washed, machine wash, it's up to you. The colors should be permanent on fabric if you're using acrylics and posters. I'm just going to fill in a little more in the corners. Just in the corners to make it look definitely like a butterfly. Okay, so I'm done. Now I'm going to take it out to show you how it looks. This is the butterfly that I have created with a steel scrubber and a stencil of a butterfly. Okay, so you can do it on all four sides, or you can do it just on two sides or just one butterfly. It's up to you how you like it. Moving on, I would like to show you one print on paper. So if you're doing it for the first time, some stencil like this, please try it on paper and then you can do it on fabric. Okay. So I'm showing you a boat design which you can maybe print on your kids' clothes. You can print on even on table mats. Looks very beautiful on table mats. So I have done on a fabric like this. So I'm going to show you how to print this on paper first, and then you can definitely print it at home. So this is a stencil that I have made. So firstly we are going to be using these clips that you use for hanging your clothes. I'm going to be using some blue color for the boat, the top of the boat. Any of the sides, just dab it into the color, and you can make straight lines or you can make sleeping lines. It's up to you. Again, you'll have to keep printing till you know you are happy with the filling. It's up to you. So I've started printing. This is how it looks. I'm going to fill it up and show it to you how it will look after it's done. So you don't have to be very neat with this. Just have fun printing. Create texture, create design and fill it up. It is best to be creative at this point in time so that you can pass your time doing fun stuff. That's the whole objective of this live series. And definitely try it out, and I would love to see your creations, and tag Amoha Prints as well when you do it. If you have any questions, you can ask me while you are trying it out. I'm still not done, a little more to go. Okay, then like I told you, we're going to be trying the pasta, the penne pasta for the bottom part of it. So what you have to do is I'm going to make some more color. I'm going to mix red, blue and just make a dark shade of purple. After this, you can take the pasta and just roll it onto the color like this, and then you can put it onto the paper and roll it here as well. So you will get a kind of impression like this. You can keep trying and fill it up. You can do it again horizontally and vertically. It's a bit of a messy affair. I got it better on fabric, I would say. It's not rolling so well on paper, but you can, if you think this is not working out, you can always just use a sponge and fill it up. That's it. So that's done. I'm going to take it out and show you how it looks. I just want to do a few touch-ups to it with a paintbrush. Yeah, I'm just going to show you how it looks. I think the bottom didn't turn out so well, but the top, I would say you could try definitely something like that. So another way you could use the butterfly is like this, on table mats, and make dots. These dots I have done with the chopstick. You can try that. And I showed you the cat as well with the fork, with the plastic fork. And then this bag, this is how it will look when you're finished. This is the finished one. So if you want to try this, you can try it out. You can download the free sketch from my link in the bio, and please try it out. Do if you like this live series, do follow me on Instagram and watch out for more. Thank you. Have a great Saturday.